Hey, Nitra, what's the difference between a bodybuilder and a zombie?
What?
One of them says, no pain, no gain. And the other one says, no brain, no pain.
Ha ha.
You don't like my joke? You have no sense of humor?
I like jokes that are actually funny.
Okay. Well, I might not be funny, but this game is. This is a snap review for Oh My Brain, a zombie-themed hand discard game by Bruno Cathala and Théo Rivière, published by 25th Century Games.
So let's talk about the art in Oh My Brain. This is definitely not the color scheme I expect from a zombie game.
Totally right. It definitely does not look like a zombie game. The art was done by Olivier Deruateau, and it makes me think of some really silly, alternate animation styles that you might see in the in-between scenes in a Pixar movie, kind of Tim Burton-ish, I guess.
A little bit. The art is limited to the 50 cards, but it is full-size art, and it's different on each of the 20 numbers.
Regular cards are blue, but special cards are pink. The color differences are really a good reminder, but we did always end up referring back to the rulebook to figure out what the icons on the cards meant, but thankfully there weren't that many of them.
So we've got pink cards and blue cards and a pink die. How do you actually play this game, and what's with all the brain tokens?
So every player starts with 9 brains, and the goal of the game is to be the last person at the table with any brains left.
Everyone starts with one of these card holders and takes 3 cards. You'll keep 1 and put 2 in your cemetery, which is just another name for the card holder. This lets you see all of your cards while keeping them secret from the other players.
Do this 1 card, 2 more times, and you'll have 6 cards in your cemetery and 3 cards in your hand.
On your turn, you'll play a card into the middle. Whatever it is, it needs to be higher than the last card that was played. If you don't have a single card that's higher, you can put identical cards down to double or triple their value. If you do that, 1 stays down on the pile, and you distribute the other cards to other players' cemeteries. Once you've played, draw cards from your cemetery to refill your hand back up to 3 cards.
Remember, all the special cards do different things. There's a really handy cheat sheet on the back of the rules, though. Some cards will allow you to roll the marshmallow die, which has a range of different effects on it. You can find those on the sheet, too.
If you can't or don't want to play a card from your hand, you must discard one of your precious brain tokens. Then clear the center pile, draw 2 cards from the deck. Keep 1, put 1 in your cemetery, and then play a card from your hand.
The first player to run out of cards wins the round. Everyone else discards brain tokens equal to the number of cards they have left in their hand, plus the number of cards they have left in their cemetery. You keep playing until only 1 player has brains left.
Brains.
So, Anitra, what did we expect from Oh My Brain?
Well, from the beginning, we expected something silly. The cover alone is a pretty good indication that this isn't your typical zombie game. It's got zombie animals all over it. I think we suspected there would be some kind of sequencing or trick-taking or something, because it's just a deck of cards, some tokens, and a die.
Most games don't include card holders anymore, I mean, if they ever did, so it was interesting to see them in the box, and it kind of made us wonder what was going on in this game. Oh, the box. This was a surprise. Now, I know it sounds really dumb, but I love this box. First of all, it's small. You can fit this game in a large purse. It can't fit into a pocket, but you can toss it into a backpack or something like that. Second of all, it's got this smooth finish on it, which I really like. There's also some glow-in-the-dark ink on the box, which you can't see unless it's dark out and there's no light. So fancy.
It's so fancy.
But seriously, the packaging for this game is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's got some cute features that will make it stick in your mind, which is why I guess I'm bringing it up.
The box stays closed, too. That's always nice. I was surprised at how fast the game moves. You might have 3 choices on your turn, but you probably have less. It never feels good to have to discard brains and draw cards, but the cemetery acts as a buffer that keeps players from having a hand full of cards, and that keeps the game moving and really limits your analysis paralysis. Gamebox says 15 minutes, and once everybody knows what they're doing, that's definitely about right.
The theme really doesn't do anything to this game at all. These could easily be abstract cards with numbers and symbols and generic tokens on them, but the art does make you smile. I mean, look at these cute little rat guys. They're adorable.
Cute bats.
So, Anitra, do we recommend Oh My Brain?
Oh My Brain is great if you're a family of 5 on the younger end, looking for a smallish game that you can maybe keep in the car and take out at a restaurant, or if you're stuck somewhere waiting for something for 20 minutes. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it does a good job as an incredibly simple game, with a little bit of luck mixed in. Kids as young as 8, or maybe a little younger, will enjoy the silly art, and the chance to take Mom and Dad's brains! It's kind of creepy source material, but the way it's presented here, it's not creepy at all.
So I think we're going to rate Oh My Brain 3 brains
What else?
out of 5. And that's Oh My Brain in a snap.
Did you know that the Family Gamers has a weekly podcast? Oh, and over 500 reviews on our website. Check it out at thefamilygamers.com.